Hello everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. After I posted my regular thumb cookies, shortbread cookies, I had requests because I mentioned that I also made the gluten-free ones, and so I had so many requests to make it, so I thought let me go ahead and do that. So for the month of Ramadan, I am going to be posting Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. This is only going to be for the month of Ramadan, which is coming up. So if you want to learn how to do this, let's go ahead and discuss all the ingredients. But before we do that, please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Hit the bell so you get notified every time a new video has been uploaded. Let's get started. All right, for our ingredients here, I have 2 sticks of butter, which is 16 tablespoons or 1 cup of butter. And I am using a dairy-free butter for this. So these cookies are gonna be gluten-free and dairy-free. You're gonna need a pinch of salt. I have here half a cup of cornstarch, half a cup of powdered sugar. We're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla essence, and if you are looking for this kind, this is the best one that I found. I have put a link in the description box below. It's I got it from Amazon. And then here I have 1.5 cups of gluten-free flour. For this recipe, I am using the Bob's Red Mill. The only reason I'm saying that is because people have asked me what can I use, but I couldn't find any more of this, so I have 3-4 different types of flours. So just because it is not a sponsored video by them, but just letting you know what kind of gluten-free flour I'm using for this. And then you're gonna need some jam. Preheated the oven at 325 degrees. We're gonna put it in there for between 12 to 15 minutes. So these shortbread cookies, we don't need a machine. We don't need any baking powder, any baking soda, nothing like that. You just have to make sure that your butter is really nice, soft, and creamy. Okay, so this is it. We're just gonna mix everything together. So in here, I'm just mixing the butter. Now I'm gonna add my 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. At this point, I'm gonna do the pinch of salt, and I don't know if I mentioned that this is unsalted butter that I'm using. When you use unsalted butter, you can control the amount of salt better than when you use salted butter. I just find that I can't control the amount of salt in it. So I just always go for unsalted and then just add my as much as salt as I want in there. Okay. All right. There we go. So at this time, what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and put my powdered sugar in here, and I'm just gonna mix it. I'm gonna take my cornstarch and put it into the flour mixture. Okay. And I'm just gonna mix these two together. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and mix this really, really well, so it's really nice and creamed. Okay, you don't have to do much. This is good enough. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add our flour and cornstarch mixture in here. We're gonna add half, mix, and then add the other half. Okay, I just wanna mix this until you feel like it's getting dry. Now we'll add the rest of the flours in there, or the flour and the cornstarch. Now we're just gonna mix this really well, and then we're gonna start putting in the tray to bake. This does not require any refrigeration or anything like that. All right, now until everything's combined, you're good to go. Now I'm just gonna take an ice cream scoop. Now I have some different sizes, so just decide which one you want. You could even do like a smaller cookie. What I'll do is, how about I'll make some different sizes so that you can see. You can even do some mini ones, and then you can make some bigger ones as well. So it's really up to you how big you want these. And I found that ice cream scoop works really, really well. So now when you have them down like this, you just want to pick it up and just roll it in between your palms, put it down, and then you just make a little indent in there, making sure not to go all the way down. And we're going to then add a little bit of jam in it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add the jam in there. Just like so. All right, so then now I'm using a bit of a bigger ice cream scoop. So I don't know if you can tell the difference, but the one that I made right now is the one that actually my daughter had bought from a bakery. And that's what inspired me to try these gluten-free cookies. And they actually turned out the same as when she used to buy it from the bakery. So, and the ones that we bought from the bakery were the big ones. So it's really up to you. Just kind of wanted to show you two different sizes that you could do. Want to make sure that you leave them, give them some space, because these are going to spread just a little bit. So all right, let me show you what they look like. These look gorgeous. I'm gonna get these out. I'm gonna have these cool down completely. When we come back, I'm gonna do a taste test. Our gluten-free cookies are done. They look amazing. Sakina already had one of the cookies right after it came out of the oven, but they're super soft. They're shortbread cookies, they're soft. By tomorrow, they'll kind of stabilize a little bit, but I'll try and see if I can break into it so you can see how easily it breaks. And as far as doing a taste test, I don't know what it is about these gluten-free cookies. For some reason, we feel like these are so much better than the regular cookies, the shortbread cookies we've made. Every time we make it, we feel like these are so much better. So if you want to make the regular ones, go ahead and watch that video. I have that video. I'll put it up on the left-hand side of the screen. And then also I would like to take the time out to thank Sumaya. She's doing an amazing job. She even tells me to breathe in between my videos and to calm down and to speak more slowly and not fast. So thank you, Sumaya. I really appreciate you taking the time. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join us next time with another great video. Stay safe, everyone.